So we open with the recap of the end of Power the Person and Tommy on his way to California, but he makes a quick stop in Chicago before he almost kills himself remembering all the people that he lost. But let's not forget you killed half of them. So Tommy's first run-in Chicago is some guy who tries to extort a parking fee from him, not knowing that Tommy likes to tussle. So he gives him a quick little pow, but then finds out that the heifer he's looking for has gone to a nursing home. So he head off to see her. However, we head over to a prison and we see one prisoner cutting another prisoner's hair, and the barber's about to get out. The guy whose hair he's cutting wishes him luck, and he heads out the gate, but gives one of the guards the shoes off his feet before he leaves. So I guess he's going to be the good person in this series. But his brother picks him up in a Lamborghini SUV, so I'm getting a drug family tea, and they speed off. Back with Tommy, he's having Jameson at 12 p.m. in some bar, flirting with the Maya-looking bartender. I was like, is that Maya? But already she had too much personality, so I knew it wasn't her. Ooh, Maya boring. So then later that night, Tommy's parked in front of some doctor's office. It's closed. And some obvious gangsters pull up and ask him to move his car. Now, we don't know why he's here, but the two in the front get out to try to rough him up, but then the guy in the back who's the boss, well, the second in command, is like, no, leave him alone. This one's got some chutzpah. And so Tommy nicely moves the car for the second in command, and then we see the big boss. Now, the big boss's daughter is doing the books, but she wants to get in on more of the action, and he's like, oh no, that's not women's work. So the second in command tells Tommy he likes how he handles himself. He shows restraint. So he asks Tommy his name, and he's like, I'm a head on. He said, well, you know what, that's probably good since you pissed off the Flynn family. He's like, I don't know a Flynn family. Your name don't hold weight with me. Oh, Lord, but back at the bar, the girl that looked like Maya, her ex-boyfriend coming in, trying to take her away for a weekend, and she said, look, we've already talked, ain't nothing left to say. Move on. Just tell me it's not too late. Honey, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I've moved on. Oh, the doctor's office Tommy was in front of was the bar. He was waiting to go get some of that pepper pot soup from Maya. But now he walk out, look at Tommy, and he's like, oh, I already know what's up. I don't know, he might be stupid and not realize y'all the same type. However, he got his buddy in there keeping an eye on her, so I wonder how this is gonna go. Tommy already coming in trying to steal somebody's girl. Tommy just is magnetized to the drama. I mean, you couldn't just find a girl that was single. You had to find somebody that was dating the big boss's son and then just broke up with him. So we get in the bar, and the guy who's supposed to be watching her is harassing some other woman. And Maya gotta cuss him out real quick. You a old errand boy, bitch. Either eat, drink, or get to stepping. So the guy who's supposed to be watching Maya goes out to the back to take a phone call. And of course, Tommy go back out there to whoop his ass. Child, Tommy whoop his ass and break his arm. So Tommy steals his wallet and his phone, and then Maya comes out and she's like, well, this might have some blowback. He said, well, I'm gonna be gone before anything happens. Tommy, you never seem like a throw a rock and hide your hand ass heifer. So she tell him, I'll be fine, but your soup ready. So he go eat the soup, and then of course it's coitus. All right, but now it seems that we're at a party with the Flynn family. Oh, and we see the daughter is a powerless. You see, unlike Rob Dixon, she is not afraid to walk in her light and walk in her truth. So we've gone from bedroom coitus to patting pussy on the dance floor. Girl, I didn't need a full 4 minutes of sex scenes. I actually like the plot. All this humping ain't necessary. Back with Tommy, he getting dressed to head out, I guess on his way to California. Did he even get a place to stay here? For a minute, I thought this might be a homosexual tea. So apparently her husband passed before she got with the big boss's son. And she gonna tell Tommy he got enough time to try marriage. Girl, he don't need nobody married. She just gonna kill his wife. He would have killed Keisha, and he definitely killed the redheaded heifer. Lord, so Tommy, who heard where the guy was going to have a drop-off at 3 a.m., gonna surprise the big boss's son. Tommy really batting a thou. So Tommy wants to be introduced to the Connect. I don't know if this is the best way to start business. Okay, so they get up to the boss, but a whole bunch of people that are working for him are all at this meeting too, and they're like, yeah, Zamos isn't here, and where's our money? So Tommy trying to get everybody to put their guns away. They got two crackheads in there that are trying to be drug dealers. And the one guy's like, where's the money? Where's the money? So he's got his gun out. He accidentally starts shooting all over the place, having one of those little fits. So Tommy just sit back and wait until everybody run out of their bullets, and then he off the crackheads. So they end up paying Tommy for saving their lives, and he ain't meet the Connect yet. But now we got the brother that got out of prison and his brother, and they walk around the neighborhood reminiscing about when they used to run it. Oh, and the guy who got out of prison's brother was the one who's Tommy saved. The brother who just got out of jail is like, why are we messing with these people? I don't want to work for Walter Flynn's crew. So now we got Vic and his sister, and she's saying working with these yardies is a bad idea. Their product isn't good. And he said, well, look, we selling it to college students who don't know no better. Now we got Tommy at the nursing home finally, but who is this woman he's seeing? Is this his grandmama? Yup, it's his grandmama, and apparently his mother told him she was dead. Oh, but after they little visit, he walked out and this black guy comes up to him and he says, what you doing with Miriam Egan? I'm her grandson. Ain't nobody been to visit her. So Tommy shows him the picture he has from his childhood, and the guy shows him his tattoo, and they like, wow, we really brothers. So he had a good upbringing with his pappy, and he said, look, you didn't miss out on anything with Kate. You came out ahead. But let me get your number. However, with the two brothers, they going into a barber shop after hours, and I guess the brother gonna surprise his brother with it. Yup, he done bought the place for his brother. I guess this is where he cut hair before he went to prison. It seems like he did the bid for his bro. So the brother lets him know he done with killing people. He like, look, I just want to be and stay legit. I did 15 years. I've changed. So the brother says, look, I know you free and all that, but we gonna talk when we get back. I'm gonna take you out tonight. So he run his errand, and then somebody else come in the shop, and he's like, we ain't open, but we got you next week. So he still walks in the shop and starts talking to him. Oh, I ain't seen you here before. Where you been? And the guy's like, I just told you we was closed, but I've just been places. So the guy gets a call, and he's like, all right, I'll be there in 5. So he get up to leave, and he's like, so you're the new owner? He's like, yeah, I'll clean you up. First one's on the house. And he's like, oh no, I always pay my way. I don't trust him. Yup, because he walk out and say, welcome back, Diamond. Meanwhile, with Tommy in the car, he getting a call from the guy in California asking him where he at, but he got to call him back because now an SUV trying to run him off the road. Flynn family revenge. So they get him out of the car, and it's the second in command from before, and he's like, I thought I told you to get out of Dodge. So then they all head back to the big boss's house. So he meet the big boss, and he's like, well, you clearly ain't gonna kill me, so I'll take the thank you for saving your son and keep it pumping. So Flynn says, you know what, you right. And so to thank you, I'm gonna let you leave breathing. Your time in Chicago is over. So Tommy decides he's gonna stay in the Chi and build his own shit. So he calls Ronaldo and says, I ain't coming. And that was the shit.